working 9 to 5, all because of money. I just assume it doesn't feel very nice. Now loosen up, let's get fucked up tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes.
Alright, this GoPro's got really low battery, and this is like my 5th take, so I apologize. But welcome back to another video, guys. Hope everyone's having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about the Hpa Tune of this car, give you guys a 6-month update on the car, and just kind of what's in the future. So let's talk about the Hpa Tune first. Main 2 things I would say to take care of, the 2 biggest elephants in the room, are going to be getting your DSG tuned if you're a DSG car, and being wary of your tire choice. The DSG can only handle about 400 pound-feet of torque to 450 torque safely and reliably. So definitely if you're going stage 2 plus, if you're going stage 2, stage 3, or whatever your tuner says is their highest stage or the highest level of power and torque you can go, definitely get a DSG tune or find your equivalent upgrade if you have a manual car, because I don't know what that is off the top of my head. And then be aware of your tire choice. Definitely don't go with 225 all seasons like this car came with. First and second are pretty much useless. First is completely useless. Second is mostly useless. Once you're rolling in second and you've got a decent bit of speed underneath you, second's fine. But first and second are just kind of pointless to have with this much torque in front to the front wheels on just weaker tires like these. So definitely be wary of that. But in terms of just the overall driving experience, I think it's absolutely fun, and it's just the extra bit of grunt that I wanted out of this car. I thought it was fantastic as it was, and many people do with GTIs find them perfectly fine as they come, and that's great if you guys enjoy that. But for me, I wanted that extra bit of grunt that stage 2 offered, and that's why I went stage 2. I just really enjoy the extra bit of power and the extra bit of torque. Being able to keep up with cars that are that can have have a good bit more power than it does is just really great to me. It's so perfect for me. It's a really fast car for not as much money as something like, say, a 5.0 Mustang, and I'm pretty much in a very similar ballpark in terms of, like, you know, power to weight ratio to a 5.0 Mustang, a stock 5.0. Of course, if you have a modified 5.0, it's going to pretty much smoke a GTI unless you're stage 3 IS38, but stage 2 IS20 or IS12, whatever the factory turbos in these cars, because I can't remember which one it is, definitely just more akin to like a stock 5.0, and I think it's just really fun. I really enjoy how this car drives now, and you know, it's a blast to me. It really is. I definitely recommend it if you want a bit of extra grunt out of your GTI. But yeah, that's my overall opinions on it. It's really fun. It's way worth it. Definitely look into it if you have a GTI and you want a little bit of extra grunt, and definitely just be wary of those 2 things I mentioned. Now, in terms of what's coming for the car, I did a poll on the community page. I put a bunch of things on there: wheels and tires, coilovers, front diffuser and lip, and I think a swing. And then I did all the above. And the correct answer was actually the front lip and diffuser. I picked up a ECS rear diffuser, and I've actually picked out either an Aerofab or a Maxon design front lip for this car, which unfortunately it was showed in stock when I got it, but then as soon as I got the order confirmation, it showed no longer available. I got an email. They didn't give me an option to refund it. They gave me 4 options. Excuse me. They gave me 4 options, and I had to pick one from the 4, and so I picked the ECS front lip instead. So hopefully those will be here before next weekend, because I do have something going on next weekend that I will need those 2 parts here for. But no guarantee those will show up in time. I also have some badge skins for this car that are sitting in my room. That'll make the GTI badges red on this car. I don't mind the chrome, but I just would have preferred to have red badges on this car. Granted, this is a non-performance pack car, so just having the red badges will just make me happier. That's the only thing really I want out of it. And then I actually just bought, about like a couple hours ago for this car, sequential turn signal mirrors for this car. So those will be here on Friday, and I'm hoping to have those installed pretty soon. And yeah, so that's kind of what I've got in the very near future. As far as the far future, I'm going to get wheels and tires for this car. I was going to go Koenig Hypergrams or Bors SP1s, but I'm actually going to wind up doing Desmond Rega Masters. It's the wheels I wanted from the get-go in a GTI, and I think it's just the right choice for me. Fortunately, coils are in the future as well. I got black exhaust tips for this car that are going to look really nice. I'm going to do Club Sport wing. I'm going to do K2 clear Euro tails on this car. I think it's just all in all going to be a really aggressive look for this car, and I'm really excited for you guys to see what's coming up. But overall, though, over the last 6 months, or almost 7 months now, what I say this car is a genuine improvement over my previous car, my Sport Track that I had, if you guys remember. I definitely still think it is. I still think it's the best purchase I could have made, and I think for the money, I got a really good car out of the deal. And I think that, I just think that this is like a really good entry point if you're going from a pickup truck or some sort of more obscure platform and you want to get into something that's sporty, economical, and fast. get a GTI. It's a really good place to start. Now, of course, if you have the money, obviously go get a Golf R S3 if you have the money to afford those over a GTI. But for me, what I wanted, I got what I wanted. I got a really fun car that's good on gas, perfectly fast, and it's practical. And this car, for some reason, the Stage 2 tune actually get better gas mileage than it used to, which doesn't make any sense to me. It's making more power, but it's getting better gas mileage. But yeah, I definitely think it was still an improvement over my previous car, and I would highly recommend a Mark 7 GTI to anyone who wants to get a newer daily driver sporty hatchback. But anyway, guys, if you all enjoyed this video, I apologize for how kind of rushed this is. I just really want to make sure I get this takeout before it got dark and before my battery died. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for what's coming soon. We got a huge thing to announce next week, and I will see you guys next time. Have a fantastic day.